asset. Well, Bitcoin is the best crypto asset. Okay, what's the second best? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? Right? There's no second best. Okay. But take all your money, buy Bitcoin. Then take all your time, figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin. Then take all your time and figure out what you can sell to buy Bitcoin. And if you absolutely love the thing that you don't want to sell it, go mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin with it. And if you've got a business that you love because your family works for the business, it's in your family for 37 years, and you can't bear to sell it, mortgage it, finance it, and convert the proceeds into the hardest money on earth.
We're gonna sit here talking all night and we're gonna go fucking gamble. Let's fucking go.
Money isn't real. None of this is real.
This is just...
It's free.
Real.
It's free.
What do you mean free?
Free money. Lose it all.
Lose it all.
Andrew, I know you said money isn't real, but I am getting fucked.
And we're live. What's going on, you guys? Money isn't real, man. But the magic conch, man. Tell me, is money real?
Do nothing.
Well, shit.
Okay.
So I'll end the stream?
I guess. I mean, should I end the stream?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, word.
All right. Magic conch gets contrarian single sometimes. I don't know. But what's going on, you guys? We are live with Ask Me Anything 26. PulseX got an update or an upgrade. But yeah, man, today, I mean, it's gonna be a really interesting show, man. I'm joined today by Kylo Tren.
Ooh, hell yeah, I love being here, man. Love answering any of y'all's questions. So put them in the goddamn chat.
Cool.
That's what I'm here.
Anyways, what does the Magic 8 Ball say? That's right, you guys. The dude's head got chopped. Dude, it wasn't lost on me after playing that clip of that trader getting wrecked. That, like, you didn't have to cut me off right afterwards. which is hilarious, man. But hey, you guys, hit the like button. Only 22 likes. What the hell is that, man? I'm a 33 like path. I need more than that.
You need enough to teach.
I need enough to teach. But dude, I mean, yeah, we've got today's gonna be a really interesting show, man. We just got a PulseChain, PulseX update from Richard Hart or Richard Corazon. If you would share my screen, please. So Richard Hart just tweeted the other day, PulseX buy and burn contract was upgraded. The nested LP issues were resolved. So what happened is that some dude basically figured out. If you guys haven't seen my last stream, I just did a stream with Dipcatcher. We explained the whole thing kind of in detail. But basically, a summary of it was that somebody managed to find an exploit where they could kind of spoof the basically like the LPs and stuff, and were able to extract out a lot of like free PulseChain and PulseX out of the pool and stuff. They didn't really take a lot, like about 1 billion or so PulseChain, but what they did is they turned off the buy and burn, and then effectively all that yield that was gained by the LPs went back. So basically, if you were like providing liquidity, if you were a liquidity provider for V1, you were getting LP rewards that time. Now that the buy and burn's turned off or turned back on, you're no longer receiving the LP rewards anymore, and it's going back to the buy and burn, but you're still receiving incentive token rewards, which is cool. So yeah, upgrades happen, which is nice, man. But the reason I called today's show, the upgrades for PulseX and stuff, I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about some of the future stuff that's actually going to be happening with PulseX, right? This is the most hated cryptocurrency in all the Hex region. I think the incentive token is more loved. You've got you got the Suwoo guys and shit over there. You got all the Suwoo guys, out there at Flux and Fiat and stuff like that. They say fuck Westcott gang.
God damn.
Like they're like Suwoo every time they see him and shit. Every time they see Westcott, they're like, fuck PulseX, and then Westcott's got over there with the Southside Locos, or over there say, yo, fuck y'all. So there's been this gang warfare between Westcott, the PulseXers, versus the Fiat guys and stuff, which has been hilarious to me to watch as a bystander. Classic gang warfare, but nice. Oh man, that's delicious.
That yummy rehab.
Yeah, that's delicious. But basically, it's been watching these guys kind of clowning each other for clout. It's kind of funny. I like both groups, but it's kind of like it's like watching two of your friends just fight for like no fucking reason,
right?
except for like fuck you.
Fuck you, pay me.
Right, but that's pretty much what's going on there with them and stuff like that. So obviously, PulseX, because it was the most sacrificed coin, you had the most amount of paper-handed people, village idiots, people who ended up just taking credit card debt, taking huge ass, like taking refinancing their mortgage. I have no idea why, but selling their car. I mean, just doing ridiculous shit, stealing from their mom's purse, down payment money. I'm not going to name names, but like this happened a lot. Now, you guys, I see everyone says bottom gang in the house. I don't know about that one. We'll see.
I don't know about being the bottom, but
yeah, power top. No, hey, bud. I can do it. I tried to do the Don Fry voice and I couldn't do it.
Do Ram Ranch. Just start playing Ram Ranch.
Yeah.
That's just bad.
Displaying ways, Miguel, you're starting to go viral on TikTok. I've seen people clip your videos. Good stuff. Hey, thank you. Yeah, I've seen that too, man. Shout out to GG and a bunch of the other guys. Like, I just found out that, like, it was kind of funny. I just was visiting my parents and stuff, and, okay, I was about to say this in a very terrible way. Holy fuck, I almost caught myself. All the single mommies. Bro, there's a lot of people that are just like, yo, Miguel, you're on my timeline. I was like, what are you talking about? Because I'm not on TikTok at all. I don't even have a TikTok. And then please follow the official anime. But but Kiri Toriyama's anime. But basically it was kind of funny. I was back in my hometown, and then I had a bunch of people come up to me. He's like, bro, I see you're on TikTok. You're on my Explore page. What are you talking about? And then everyone kept showing me like I was on TikTok. I was like, since when? Who? What? How? Right? Hey, but that's really cool. So payday loans were not the play. Paul Sanchez, that's right. It's Sanchez, but I'm gonna say Sanchez. You've been Mexicanized. I do find it funny that it's like from Rick and Morty. That's Rick Sanchez.
Yeah, right. No affiliation.
No affiliation. Yeah. Oh my God! But you know, so talking about these upgrades, right? Some of the original things when PulseX was going to be launched was, hey, let's have a buy and burn like BNB. Cool. Let's have single site staking. Cool. Richard was like kind of forgot about it, and then the whole community kind of like, whoosh, like kind of hit him on it and stuff. And then he was like, I guess okay. And then from there, we ended up, we were supposed to also have, when you're single site staking, you also get voting shares. So you get to vote on which pools get a little bit of yield. Sort of like how a sort of other protocol called Flux does, which is pretty cool too. You know, you lock up VFlux and you get these V shares, and then you get V bucks. And no. And then you vote on which pool you want, and then that pool ends up getting more yield as a percentage, right? So it's pretty interesting. So, seems to work. So you're telling me if I vote on stuff and then like good stuff happens?
You're saying my vote matters?
Yes. In this system, it does. Your vote does matter, actually, as a matter of fact. Every vote counts, because if they don't vote, then I vote, and my vote becomes more powerful, and then I am all the votes.
You heard it here, folks.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. DC is going to be on top of TikTok algos this season. Hell yeah, man. Crypto Moose. 88 is way better than Hex. That's false. Verifiably.
Very, very false.
Very false. False flag. I'm on one, you guys. I'm kind of on one today. I really am, dude. Like, I was stuck at the airport basically 14 hours.
Jesus Christ, man. That Vegas weather didn't even let us get in.
Yeah, it was horrible, dude. I will do a whole AMA right now in a second and stuff, because obviously this is Ask Me Anything 26. This is about the age Leo dumps you. Or is it 25?
24, I thought.
Holy shit, I'm an old hag.
Yeah.
Damn.
Dog, you're talking about wasted.
Can you imagine every Ask Me Anything, once I get to 33, hey, you guys, you girls, I just hit the wall.
Just hit the wall.
I mean, I'm past my top. I guess it was Ask Me Anything 23 would be the top. But let's just say I'm a fat Latina who's losing weight. I'm just hitting my top now. All the hoochie daddies. All up in Miami. But pretty interesting. So let's see. Crypto Moose, why do you like Hexo? Good channel. Just see. Oh yeah, I mean it's Hex. I mean you could say the same thing about Cardano. Cardano's in the shitter too. I like Cardano. Like trust me, bro. I have owned a lot of Cardano. I sold it a tad early though. I sold it at 64 cents. When I should have sold it at $2-3. Hello, darkness, my dear friend.
Ouch.
That hurt. That really hurt. But no, I did really well with it. I bought it sub penny to a penny. Like my whole stack was between 3 cents to like a sub penny. I'm okay. I mean, I'm in the Versace tee right now.
I'm feeling nice.
Oh, lol. But no. I mean, I like Cardano, but the whole thing is now too, right? If we just compared Cardano to PulseChain, right? And I like both of them, by the way. I do, and I'm buying a Cardano bag right now, actually. So shout out to you boys. Shout out to Crypto Moose. But let's get into it. The reason between Cardano versus like PulseChain or Hex and stuff like that is that Hex was its own standalone thing, completely done, finished contract, immutable code. It works. You stake it, you get yield. Cardano, when it launched, it did nothing. The wallet barely worked. You couldn't stake it. The biggest accomplishment last cycle that users could use, keyword, users could use was like, I stake it and I get 4% yield. I stake Hex, 38% APR.
Oh no.
If I stake it for 1 year, I get 8 to 9% APR. So I'm just going like, you know, Hex, hefty. And I'm going, Cardano, wimpy. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of what's going on here. But do I hate Cardano? No. Did it make me a lot of money? Yes. Hit a Pepe for that shit. that's what's going on right now with Cardano. Now, this cycle is a little different. Now Cardano's like, I'm doing something. So now they've launched their ecosystem. Wow! I don't have the sound effects, you guys. I'm doing bad. Down real bad right now. I have to sell keyboards and stuff. Chase barely came back.
Barely, man.
Chase left us.
Chase left us to do opera.
I mean, I was recording too. I was doing a little bit of everything.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, as a matter of fact, Chase, tell them what you're doing.
So I was out in Austria. I was recording a bunch of orchestra concerts and opera. I was singing a little bit of opera, and I was doing a lot of fucking.
Damn! Hey. So one time at band camp,
Oh my god.
Chase. So wait. What position do you actually play in the choir? Like what?
So I'm a bass baritone, and I'm kind of leaning more towards like dramatic baritone as I get older here.
So what is like okay, in terms of spectrum, right? Like you're basically on the deeper side, or like the deepest, right?
Yeah. I'm on like the high end of the deep side.
Okay, what is the deepest side?
The deepest side's like basso profundo.
What the fuck did you call me?
Basso profundo, signore.
That sounds like some good salami from Italian. Passa papro. People papro.
Yeah.
It's gabagool.
Scalifrio. No, you're on the lighter side of the dark side.
I'm on the higher side of the deep end. So like I'm still a low voice, but I sing the higher stuff of the low voices.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then obviously, like, what is like the lightest of the light?
The lightest little, I mean, like, that's like your lyric tenors, you know?
Is it those dudes like the castrati?
Oh, yeah. There's only like one recording of a castrati that exists, and it's fucking whack, man. I mean, like, dude was
like, that shit's trash.
I mean, like, we listen to it because it's the only one.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's crazy to hear.
But, like, they were promised, tons of money and fame and that kind of thing to just cut off their balls a little early,
a little early.
Make them
Isn't it like
eunuchs,
7? Like 7?
Don't think? Yeah,
Yeah.
It's 7 years old.
And they could still fuck. They just, like, they couldn't have kids.
Wait, I'm hurting right now. Hold up.
Why didn't they just hit him with a little bit of helium?
Yeah, well, that's what I figured out you do with helium now, right? Because I heard that video, that viral video where like the one guy pulls, he's like, where did he pull the balloon out of nowhere? And then he's like, ah.
Gets those notes. That shit was angelic.
Bro.
Yeah,
it's the most angelic thing I've ever heard outside of like this fat kid singing like Halo 1 theme inside the bathroom.
Yeah,
that shit's incredible too.
I think it was a Halo 2.
Maybe it was Halo 2. You guys, as I said, I'm on one today. I'm really scatterbrained today, you guys. But like, I'm having a great time, and it's good to see you guys. It's good to be back with my fam. 118 live people watching me. What the fuck? It should be like 333.
Yeah. I don't know.
Hit the like button, you guys. As a matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna do something for you guys, right? I'm gonna hand you guys a little bit of a homework assignment, right? Here's a link. Go on Twitter and retweet that, or X.
Chase, they're asking you to do the Hitman theme.
I don't know if I know the Hitman theme.
What is the Hitman? Oh, Hitman. Right. Kept the boogie sad.
If we get a solid, I'm gonna say if we get a $50 super chat, I will sing a little bit of opera for you guys.
You heard it here, folks.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah.
But it sounds like shit in the studio, so like that's your fair warning, man.
Got you. So okay, let's get back to PulseX.
Okay.
So obviously, PulseX was obviously the most sacked for coin of all the PulseX sacrifices, more than PulseChain, haram. More than this, it's mostly because people didn't really understand. Like, so it's kind of like the first time it happens, you suck at it, like your sexual life. The first time, right? It wasn't like she didn't come, nothing happened, but like I still smashed though.
I still hit.
Yeah.
What's the issue
It's
here?
still not Ralph though.
I ain't Ralph. Though.
It wasn't Ralph though, right? But it was pretty close though. It's Versace. But like, but then the second time, oh, I know this trick. And then everyone really aped in and actually knew what was going on because people like, oh, I understand the mechanics now, and like Ruggeth, I was not. And then so people went even harder in the paint, and that's why like there was so much more sacrifice for PulseX, and you actually had a lot more noobs because you had a lot more actual like real hex users in PulseChain, and then you had a lot of like brand new freaking noobs into PulseX. And then these brand new fucking noobs fucking sold their bags. Real fucking low, real trap shit. Right? and then the price is where it's at right now. And that's really it. And then this is why there's been these gang warfares between my boy Buck. Buck be bucking.
Buck be bucking.
Grrrah. and then you have my boy Westcott. Ski.
Just all right up in there.
Oh, in there and stuff. In his gang of merry men and stuff like that. And Wales Only and all these guys just slanging back and shit. So it's just sad because I'm on the street over.
Yeah.
And I'm just like on the hillside watching down there. Just these guys just like do like these unspeakable horrible things to each other. And my family's just like eating with popcorn, watching all this shit happen. so as a both a holder of their ecosystem tokens, of both sides' ecosystem tokens, their pain is my champagne.
Anakin, I have the high ground.
Because I have now DCA'd into PulseX for the first time. When it broke below 10, because I think right now it's 11. Well, actually, let's look at the prices. Actually, let me look at the prices. All right. Full screen me, please. PulseX is now at DS. It was almost at 11 yesterday. So off the news. So Richard just tweeted. So people are like, since when does Richard tweet? And then he's like, he tweeted PulseX plus Richard. So PulseX price went up. Sounds about right. Yeah. So this has come back down to this 10 right here. This is the zone. I bought at 9. So when this thing lost to 0 and it went to 9, that's where I bought some PulseX. Not too shabby. I have been buying PulseChain and stuff like that, and like most of my purchases have been around here. So, and a little, I think I did one a little, I did one DCA, but most of my if I did my average, it's probably like here. Yeah, not including my stuff that I sacrificed for and stuff. So, interesting. So, right now, I mean, the reason I bought it is just because it's down so much and people are crying so much. Like everyone's peak. Like, I don't know if you should ever show the show Vikings and stuff.
Yeah.
How the pigs will squeal when the old boar dies.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what I'm seeing here. Like,
that's what's happening.
It's what's happening, right? So this has gone down quite a lot and stuff. So I was like, you know what? It's worth it because like right now, PulseX coin does fucking nothing. as Hex Jesus, Jesucristo. Hexocristo. Dude, that line, you came with that line, right? Who told me that line?
No, from the other stream you were on.
Who told me that line?
The guys that you did the stream with from the course.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, shout out to the boys, man. The DJ Roundtable.
Yes.
Yeah, they're like, Miguel, why hasn't no one ever called you Jesucristo? Hexocristo. Bro, I'm like kicking myself. I didn't think of that. But Hexocristo here. I'm just looking at this objectively, just from like a bird's eye view in here. I'm just like, cool. Right. So I know like there's upgrades happening for this eventually, right? We're going to get single site staking. That's going to happen. We are going to get probably single site staking for the incentive token. That'll happen at some point. Which if that happens, this happens. If that happens, then that happens, right? That's good. Then from there, if we do get some voting, that'd be pretty cool. Oh, yeah. But the buy and burn's there now. The buy and burn's now fully working again. So V1 guys are cucked, and now V2 guys are king, or something like that. Or Buck's going to be saying like ha ha ha, ha ha ha, oobla, bang bang, no, right? And as obviously I'm a connoisseur of rap music, so that's kind of what's going on right there. So these possible upgrades with the voting one being like the gigantic one. So single site staking, that's fucking huge. Single site staking, then possibly voting, and then the buy and burn back in there, and then the possible upgrade for incentive token at some point as well, which is really good. One key level I'm watching right now in this ecosystem is incentive token going down below $1. It'd be really interesting. Now I think it's being defended actually, personally. I don't know by who. Oh shit, how'd that happen? Whoa. Chase, dude, you gotta stop fucking around my computer, bro.
Sorry, bro. I didn't mean to pull up Richard Hart's Twitter. That was crazy.
Warning, this punch is not actually all-knowing and
Fuck.
As one... But yeah, warning.
We gave you some warning.
We gave you some warning. But you can pull me down now.
Way ahead of you, brother.
Thank you. Ski.
Forever Broke asked a perfect question. How many pulse to get the fuck out of the hood? I need me some Summerlin / Centennial. Hundo Tuckio.
Summerlin, Centennial, Kentucky.
Hundo Tucky.
That's a good one. All right. So in terms of how much pulse do you need to get out of the hood? What a question. I would probably say if you want to get out of the hood soon, it'd be like $1 billion. Which, God damn it, pull me up back up. So at current prices, that'd be $37,800 for $1 billion PulseChain, which is still a lot. Like if you're thinking billies, right? Cha-ching, right? You're thinking billions. $37,000, $10,000. Quite a difference, right? This is more obtainable to get $1 billion versus this one, but still, like the cheapest this has gotten is like $26 billion, which is still like, damn, you have to have $26 billion lying around.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a lot of people, but still, not too shabby. Now, honestly, it'd probably be like, if you get out the hood like relatively fast, it'd be like 300 million. So something like, what is that? 9 grand, 10 grand of this stuff. And then you get a nice little bump up and stuff. And then we're cooking with gasoline basically. Because when the prices were kind of flatlined, this was basically at 100. And at 100, PulseChain is $1 billion. It's a 1 billion PulseChain is $100,000. So that means your 300 million's like, you're at 30 racks.
Yeah.
I kept thinking of that fucking one song from what's called Playboy Cardi. Can't see it.
I Miss the Rage.
Yeah, I Miss the Rage. Yeah. I love Trippy Red.
That Crypto Boogie saying, "Time to get back in bed."
Yeah. So in terms of like coins I'm collecting right now. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. And that includes EHEX. You see how it's like how it says I say yes, and this includes EHEX. Like I'll say this right now, I've got more liquid PHEX and EHEX than I've ever owned in my life.
Ooh.
I've got more T-shares than I've ever had in my life. I'm at ATLs. Bottom gang, I'm up. Well, like, my girlfriend says we broke up. No, you broke. I'm up. All right, all jokes aside, let's get back to it. Amen to that, man. Sheesh. Crypto, because why? Because we cultivate crypto. And we dollar cost crypto. Average. Yeah, I guess I have both, I guess. Sure, why not? But get the likes up. What the hell? 64? Though that was my favorite. The Nintendo 64 is awesome, by the way. But let's get that up, you guys. Only 126 people watch. There's this one girl I watched that was like, she was like shitting on her viewers. You guys can donate $5. Like, oh my god!
I
don't even know
that one.
I do. She was cringy as fuck, bro.
It was bad. She was literally begging for chats.
But you guys can only give me 130 watchers right now. Like, I just can't. Like, I can't believe you guys. Like, do you guys even fucking work? Like, dude, it was so cringe, bro. That was like one of the horriblest videos I've seen in a while. Pretty bad.
Jesus.
Now, Miguel was that whale slamming 100. Lee, shut up. Don't say that. I don't know what you're talking about. Look, Kyle, show them our new decor that we've just gotten.
Okay, let me go this way.
Pick it up, Kyle. Get it. So, obviously, in remembrance of my.
Damn.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
We got Brawly. What is that? The Super Saiyan Primal one, I guess?
Yeah.
And then the Ozaru, the Golden Ozaru. Ooh.
Bro, they better be saving this for the movie, bro. I want, like, there should be a reason he wasn't in the Tournament of Power. That's some bullshit.
It was some bullshit.
They had Girl Brawly. Khalifa,
yeah.
Khalifa.
Fucking whooping Goku for a while, too.
And then he, like, slid on that slide and just fucking... I've never seen a girl get blasted in the face harder than that. Shout out to Mia Khalifa. But, like... that double entendre. Anyway, Brawly got brawlied. My name's Bro.
My name's Broly.
Oink. Mia Khalifa. Yeah, no, it's Khalifa. It's Khalifa's in the... they name him after, like, all kinds of, like, they either name him after clothing or, like, food, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, first name Mia. Last name Khalifa.
We got GS asking, what does Richard mean the vested LPs have been fixed?
Oh, okay. Yeah. So if...
Does that mean that V1 liquidity providers now get fees as well as Inc rewards?
Yeah. No. Okay, wait, hold up. Yeah. They always, so you're supposed to, if you're, okay. Okay, give me 1 second. I gotta log into YouTube. Here, give me a Pepe, please. And we're back. So apparently we had a camera go down. Well, hey, if you don't mind sharing my screen for 1 second. Uzaro mode. So this is PulseX. Now, the big difference between V1 and V2, besides anything, right, is that V1 has this right here. So we have farms. So we have all this money here. A whole lot of gang shit. So we have all this. We have all these pools basically. PulseX, PulseChain. We have DAI with Ethereum and stuff like that. USDC, Ethereum, all that jazz and stuff. And the incentive pools tokens and Hex with wrapped PulseChain. Right, pretty cool, right? Well, this APR is paid out in incentive token. Now, normally, if you provide liquidity for something, you receive LP rewards, which are basically. Sorry, I burped. But basically, it's when the price is going back and forth and stuff like that, people are like slicing and dicing. They're charged a small fee, and that small fee for trading back and forth for when you provide liquidity, you are providing a service, and that service you're getting paid for because your money is being tossed around back and forth like this, like if in terms of like its value as well as like the percentage of coins you have on each side of the LP, right? Well, because of that, there usually is a small fee of like 0.025, something like a 0.25% fee per transaction, and that fee, depending on your pool, on your percentage of the pool, is then divvied out to you in the form of more LP token, basically, right? Well, what V1 does is so fucking cool is that, no, you don't get that. That gets used for the buy and burn. So basically the entire fee, that entire fee that gets charged to you by swapping, because even Uniswap has a fee. I mean, everything has a fee. Well, actually, even they have a fee. There's actually an additional fee they haven't turned on yet, but like they could turn on in the future and stuff, which I think they will. But this fee is usually paid to LP providers, right? Well, on V1, all of it's being used for the buy and burn. So what they use is basically they take all that money and then they use that to buy a PulseX, basically, which is pretty cool, right? So there's that. Now, a lot of guys that own projects and stuff are super mad about this because one way they make money for their projects, and so if you're either if you're a big whale and you own a large percentage of a pool, you're like, oh, what the fuck, I got gypped. If you're a small LP provider, it doesn't fucking matter, because you don't make enough money from it anyways. Yeah. But where you make most of your money is from the APR. So let's just say you jumped into DAI, right? Because I might die. So let's just say you're like, oh, I've got $5,000 of monies in today's prices. So you earn about $10 a day. Not bad, right? Now, Miguel, what if I'm a super chat and I got 50 G's? Well, you now make almost $100 a day.
Holy.
Right? And then over a week, and over 30 days, and over a year. Not bad. But the problem is that, fuck. Do I have it? Oh, yeah, I do have it. Gold.pulse. Bookmarks are awesome. But the lower the incentive token price goes down, the lower the APR goes down. Because they're still competing for the same amount of incentive token. It's just like, it just takes more money to get more tokens, basically. So like your APR goes down. So if the incentive token jumped to $3, these will all be at like 100 and some. These will all be at 100. This will probably be in the 30s, and I mean most of this stuff would be 100% APR or higher, except for this one. This would be like at 30, and this one probably be like maybe 40%. So pretty decent.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Now and that's now here's the ebb and flow of stuff. When this APR goes up, people are like, I want to earn that money. Wait, I did the wrong voice. So I want to earn that money. So I'm going to deposit my cryptocurrency in this. And then there's now more competition, so the yield goes down. So this is typically, let's just say if the liquidity stayed at 21 million, right? Let's just say the stayed at $21 million, right? And and then the prices of the underlying tokens don't go up, but incentive token goes up to $3. This will triple. Tight. But usually what happens is if this triples in price, usually there's these also go up slightly. Yeah. So then the liquidity's up. So then this gets lessened a little bit. And then if more people jump in, so this is why if you get a tripling in the APR, usually you only get a doubling really, because you'll have additional money that'll come in. So what'll happen is, like, imagine if like 10 million extra dollars came in, and then it tripled up. So you'd only get a 1.5x instead of a 3x, and that's basically what happens, right? Because then all that extra yield is like, damn, I'm making a whole lot of money. And then people who are in that pool, like, damn, this is starting to get really good. I gotta make hay while the hay is making a good hay. So then people toss in more money. Well, I guess they'll toss an extra 40. So it's, imagine like you're like, as an example, right? Like I have $40,000 in here, right? Let's put 400,000. Let's say I was 400,000, right? Okay, wait, no, let me make more realistic number. Let's say I was doing $4,000, right? And then it tripled up on me. It's if I was earning, like, I don't know, like 12. Oh, where's the fucking one? Oh, as if I was earning this much. So it starts. Oh wait, let me put it in the daily. Yeah. So, but that's a really low yield. But you see how low the yield is on that pool. Like, you have to actually, that's why this pool, like, people who sacrifice really large amounts and stuff, like, it is kind of worth for them sometimes. If it's for their long-term holds, because like, I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna leave it in here.
Yeah, which a lot of people do.
And probably the best time to put into this pool would probably be when PulseX is really bad. And what does that mean, Miguel? What do you mean by real bad? Well, right now, if you're a hoochie daddy, one PulseChain equals 3.4, or let's just call it 3.5, right? Let's stop splitting hairs.
Let's
Monica. But if we look at the thing right now, like one PulseChain equals 3.5 PulseX. Cool, right? Well, if this ever got to 4, that'd be a way for you to protect your PulseChain inside, because it would probably come back down to this 3 range. So if you one decent time to actually throw LPs outside, unless you completely believe like PulseX is going to die. Shout out Buck. Shout out to the guys. Shout out Dylan. Shout out to the homies. Fuck Westcott gang. And Westcott's like,
motherfuckers.
No, shout out. I love Westcott. Westcott's a good dude, bro. Shout out Wells, homie. Shout out to all the dudes. But that's one way to protect yourself, because if you know a range, you're like, okay, let me provide liquidity when the range is bad.
Yeah.
In that favor, then basically I jump in, and then what happens is, when it goes back to normal, you can then pull your LP back. It's sort of like you're kind of yield farming your ratio trade.
Okay.
A little bit. Now that might be getting a little that's more advanced intermediate versus I'll just sell Pulse when it's 4, and then I sell my PulseX when it's 3.4, and then like I have more Pulse.
Sounds like the move.
It's like I have a pulse. But yeah, that's kind of like some of the stuff there. So now back to the farms, right? Now, so all these farms are pretty decent and stuff like that. The reason there's the higher APRs on these is because you have a stable coin to wrapped Pulse. So basically, if PulseChain keeps going down, you lose a lot of your USDC that goes to buy more Pulse. Now, if Pulse shoots up, you're then cucking your gains out, and then you're holding bigger USDC positions. So sort of like, one good way to think about it is like, can you put the screen on me a little bit, like half screen, like basically like sort of think of Miguel Bows. So so imagine like you're kind of DCAing. So like the price goes up, you're DCAing out, and you're getting into a heavy cash position. And then when the price is crashing, you're DCAing all the way on the way down. Okay. And then you end up holding way more PulseChain, but a lot less stables, and that's kind of how it works. And then there's all these kind of mathematics and like trigonometries and stuff, and like algebraic quadratic equations and like some sort of like mathematical like version of pi.
I mean, pi is math.
Pi is math. That's right. 369. Damn you, fine.
314 something.
I'm surprised no one's done a remix Westcott. Here's an idea, like 369, because like 369 is the inflation rate of hex, right?
Yeah.
369. Damn you, fine. One more time. Hopefully we don't get in trouble for that. But like Westcott. But anyway. So that's sort of the stuff that's going down. Wow, the APR went down. But like that's kind of what's going on these kind of pools and stuff. And you can earn a decent amount, but you have to look at liquidity, right? Like sometimes I go when I'm being a yield farm sleuth and I'm looking around. Sometimes I see like, damn, the APR is like 700% or 70%, and I look, there's $5 in there. You can't.
Come on.
Yeah. So it's like you have to look for pools where like, but there's plenty right here. So for the average person, there's plenty of yields here if you're going to do that. Me, I wouldn't ever recommend more than 20% of your stack at all be yield farming personally. But hey, not financial advice.
Yeah.
Do you, bro?
We got Wonderful asking, would you see the incentive token going back to 60?
Pass. No. Let me just finish my point here, and I'll answer that. And
Gotcha.
Keep that question queued. I'll ask. Can you share my screen again? So basically, what's going on is that during the time that the update was happening, you were actually there was no buy and burn happening. People were still receiving their yield.
Yeah.
And then the fee that normally gets given to the buy and burn was given to the LP providers. So people were actually earning more APR than was stated here.
Fuck yeah.
But then when this buy and burn reactivated, that fee you don't get anymore. But that helps buy up and hold up the price of PulseX because it's buying and burning. So it's taking off the market, sending it to a burn contract and into the abyss. And then what happens is it ends up like burning a decent amount of coins. So if we look at goldpulse.com, we've had basically 1/4% of the total supply burned since its existence. So this has been alive for about 3 months. Let me see. 4 months now. Well, yeah, it's like, okay, we'll just call it 4 months. I'll be nice. 4 months, right? So effectively, it was only turned off for about a week or so or less. And then now it's returned back on. But pretty much we're like burning about 1/4%. Now, this was during the launch, so there's a lot of burning there, but the lower the PulseX price goes, the more there's more burning. Yeah. So it kind of like has this equilibrium sort of like effect and stuff. So with its price higher, because more people are trading it and the volume's really high, basically what you'd actually want really is that like you'd actually want like the volume to spike like crazy while PulseX is in the shitter. So then you're like massively burning. Yeah. Massively. But if with that much fucking volume, someone's buying either a ton of Hex or PulseChain, and if Hex goes up because liquidity pairs, so like there's $15 million, whole lot of red in this pool, right? So if PHEX just shoots up to like 3 cents, it will drag up PulseChain's price a little bit because there's $15 million of liquidity right here. So with the $15 million, so if you end up having a 3x in price here, and since right here this is about half the pool, you don't see right here right now, right? It's here. So what would end up happening is this would the hex side of this is $7 million, $7.5 million to be exact. Now, if we had a tripling of price, that would equate to $22.5 million in one side of the pool. But because it sells PHEX in order to buy up PulseChain, it kind of lag it out and stuff. So basically, the pool would at least go to like $30 million. Okay. Off of PHEX shooting up to 3 cents, whole lot of red. But that would increase the PulseChain price because in PulseChain is paired to fucking everything. Yep. And because of that, so let's just say PulseChain goes from, I don't know, I'm going into fanfics here, goes to 60, maybe 70, then what would end up happening, this would whatever, because these kind of track each other pretty decently because of the old ratio here, right? Mm-hmm. Normally like a good rate for PulseX would be like it's at 3. I think the last time I did a big swap was like it was at 26. I sold at 26. I sold PulseX into PulseChain. Damn. I actually I could trade back, but I'll wait until later. But basically, PulseX would end up getting dragged up because of liquidity pools. Because what's the biggest pool or one of the biggest pools in this entire thing? Wow, $21 million in the PulseChain pool. What's a bigger pool? There isn't one. Wow. Chase, can you do wow?
Wow.
Nice cock, Batman. Right?
The whole Robin meme.
The whole Robin meme, yeah. But then that's kind of what's going on there, right? So the two biggest pools are obviously Pulse, which is basically Hex Pulse, and PulseX. So that's kind of what would happen there, right? So I mean, either one. So let's just say PulseX went up a whole lot of red, or a whole lot of green. Yeah, a whole lot of green. Whole lot of green. Right? If let's just say PulseX for some reason would go to 30, right? Mm-hmm. It would probably drag up the PulseChain price up somewhat. Now, it wouldn't go up as much as a percentage, but it still would go up, and then that would in turn, let's just say as an example, right? Like this would go to 30, right? Somehow Westcott's like, oh my god, I'll keep going. This is awesome. But let's say like, dude, I love all this Westcott fucking like gang warfare. It's funny as fuck to me, you know. Like I thought it was kind of fucked up. I was like, you guys shouldn't be fighting. But at this point, I'm just like, go ahead, have fun.
Just keep going.
Keep going, I guess. But let's just say this would go to 30, right? Let's just say PulseX would do a 3x. This would probably drag the price up to 50, maybe 60. Not bad. So this would do a 3x. I would do a 2x.
Okay.
And then that in turn would probably be sitting worst case at like 1.2 cents to probably 1.4, 1.6 cents. So this would also probably do a 2x to maybe probably like 50% gain. So 1.2 cents. And then EHEX would probably go up like 50% as well because they're in a ratio and stuff. So it'd probably be in the 60s. It'd probably be in the 60s range, 60% of a penny range. Not too shabby. Yeah. Well, it'd probably be like 55% of a penny or something like that because it's a little slightly lesser and stuff. Yeah. But still, combined price would be almost at 2 cents. Not bad.
Yeah.
Versus right now, it's at 1.2 cents. So it'd go up basically half a penny in combined price. Nice. Winning. So that's kind of how like the liquidity pools work and stuff. Now, I'm being real rough with like the gains, but that's now the one that's going up a lot goes up more, right? It goes up a lot, but a bit of its gains are kind of retarded, God damn it. I meant, you know what I mean, are kind of dampened. There we go. That's a better word. Yeah, they're kind of dampened. So like, let's just say as an example that PulseX was going to do a 4x, it'd do a 3x because of the liquidity pools because they're selling it off to buy their coin off to equilibrize the pools. That's a big word. Equilibrize the pools, right? But still that 4x, we sacrifice an x to give everyone x more money because every other fucking pool goes up in price and stuff. So everyone's richer.
So as Karn says, nerfed. Right. Now, if you trade, let me show you what happens if you decide to trade a lot.
What the fuck do you want from me, Miguel?
Work.
A Pepe.
Put the trading meme on.
The trading meme. Gotcha. There you go.
He's hurt.
I don't even know what language he speaks, and I know that hurt. Japanese, probably.
Yeah. These game shows be wild.
Yo, China be mad at Japan right now.
Even though they're dumping the same amount, even more.
You stop speaking fast. Wait. Is Japan in the wrong?
Warning, this conch is not
God damn it. The conch hates me today. It doesn't want to speak. Man, damn it. All right, well, anyway. Or conch is afraid of China. Oh.
But where was the 3D printer made?
Ask it if it loves China.
Do you love China?
No.
Oh, okay. Word.
Let's go.
Damn! Whole lot of red. All right, wait. Do you love Japan?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Ask it again.
Wasn't a no.
It wasn't a no.
I'll just leave this alone before I get canceled by CCP. So we got a $55 555 Quattro Cinco Will Stevenson sing opera for us, Chase.
Okay.
You have to sing. Oh, here we go.
Right. All right. Let's see. What do I want to sing?
I don't know.
We'll do something a little chiller today, you know? We'll do a... De fieri alla finestra mio tesoro, de fieri a consolare pianta mio, se neghi a meridar qualche ristoro davanti agli occhi tuoi morir voglio.
Damn!
Hell yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Pepe! That deserves a Pepe, baby! Do you know what you just stumbled into? Do you know what you just stumbled into, brother? The most interesting string in all of crypto YouTube. Brother. Yeah, brother. Brother. Snap that Slim Jim.
Then we got Crypto Boogie with the $5 super chat. I want to whack somebody with the suppressor while chasing. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh yeah, because he asked about the
Hitman
intro. Dude, that was really great, dude, by the way.
Thank you. I appreciate that,
amazing,
man.
Yeah, I'm going to put that on Instagram in a bit. I recorded some. But, okay. Are you still holding Litecoin and thoughts on it? Yes, I am. I'm holding, I sold at $112. I sold some at $112. Not the best price because we didn't get much of a pump and stuff. I mean, if I were to look, let me see. How high did we go? Let me see. Give me 1 second. There's your opera, bro.
That was solid, yeah.
All right, share my screen, please. So the light of coin has hit $64.44, right? So if we look in the last 90 days, basically around Litecoin happening, it hit. Did I sell it at the fucking top?
Oh,
what,
shit.
bro?
Litecoin moist.
Yo, okay, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I pulled that number at my dome because that's exactly where I remember selling it at. Did I really sell it at the top?
Woo!
I'm not gonna lie to you guys, man, but like, this isn't the first time I've sold the top, bought the bottom. This is like the third time at least in like 7 years.
Damn.
7 years, yeah. Shit, but that wasn't much of a top though. Like, me and Charlie were both expecting this thing to probably hit like 160 on the low end to like $124. I mean, $224. So this was a very like sad state of affairs because like basically we saw like, okay, it's not really going up. It's really close to the halving. So I sold half my stack. This is why the price went like this. So this is me selling right here.
That's
So
just me going. So.
if there's a volume button, I would love to see how much volume there was at the time. Okay, so non-debt. $2 million, 24 hour, 3 million. So something like I sold something like probably like $14 million worth of coins, and then like that's half my stack. And like, so I nuked the price down to here, so you can take, and then this is me like, then this is me on a. We don't want to say too much. I'll stop. Charlie, don't hate me. But yeah, so basically I sold half my Litecoin. I think so I believe, I mean, both me and Charlie think September is going to be a great month to be buying because it looks like we're going to have a really, we've kind of entered like a left translated cycle, 60-day cycle. Bitcoin's a little weak in the knees right now. We have the SEC clapping back and stuff. Even though like courts have clapped the SEC for, these ETFs, it's not if we're going to get an ETF, it's when we're going to get an ETF. That's the real question, right? Now, I believe the ETFs are going to happen early next year. If we get it this year, mazel tov. Beautiful, yeah. Right? But if I'm being honest, it doesn't feel like it's going to happen this year. Just because of all the fuck shit that they're doing. It's sort of the whole thing where like the SEC is trying to do everything. SEC is trying to do the most while they can.
Yeah.
Like right now, we're just like 3 more months, man. 3 more. Like, bro, we just got to get the fuck out of 2023, bros.
Yep.
We just got to get into 20 and 24 is worse. But we have to get, I mean, it's just basically like, we're just like, Daddy, stop hitting me. No, you know, like you just cover up, you cover up your eyes, your face, and the back of your neck and stuff. And then you're just like taking this crypto pounding.
Ouch.
You power bottoms. And we just get out of this bottom and stuff, and because October is going to be, historically, October is a really great month for crypto. So since I took profits at 112, I'm probably going to buy this again at $40. I'll buy it at $44.44. So let me see. So if I sold 13 million at that price, so let's just say that'd be like if I bought $20 million with the Litecoin. How much does that buy me? Yeah, so this much. Yeah. So like, not too shabby. So yeah, so buying this somewhere in the 40 range is probably where I could see it going. Let me see. Let me look at the last 30 days. Yeah, look. So yeah, this could probably hit. Yeah, more likely to just hit the 50s. But like, we get lucky, we maybe touch like 48 or something like that. I'll let you guys know on a stream or something. More than like, I just rebought back my stack again and stuff. So I sold half the stack at 112. Probably gonna rebuy back somewhere in the low 50s to like high 40s, somewhere in that range. If I see a lot of weakness, then I can totally just change my answer and buy it at $38. You guys, I'm not buying it at 44. I'm buying it at 38. So there you go. There's for your Litecoin updates. And another update. I'd probably still say Litecoin is probably still the most profitable coin to mine if you're a proof of work miner, because you get Litecoin and you get Dogecoin, and Dogecoin is the currency of the future of X, basically. But there's actually some little stuff going on down with that in terms of with let me see if I can post it on Twitter right now. Give me 1 second. Kyle, talk. See what the chat's talking about, Kyle.
Okay, we got AZTV saying easiest trade of my life. LTC buy 40, sell at 400.
Probably, yeah. I mean, you honestly had to do 380 just to be safe. If you're gonna play like, six. It just depends how much you want to gamble.
Exactly.
70%, because then if it goes higher than that, let's say 600, 680s, then fuck. It's just because it's just a shitty all-time high you had last time. If you're scared, no, I don't want to pay all that. If you're being more cautious, then 70%, and then you keep 30 to see if it goes higher. And then if it does go higher, 2 times higher than that, then you still make a pretty decent amount. But if you're being a little more reckless with it, you're 60% sell only. You keep 40% of the bag as a moon bag. You sell at 380. Not financial advice. Spiritual advice.
Anyways, we got moon-pilled rational optics. I can picture Chase singing the father-daughter dance at Rolo's daughter's wedding. Hell yeah.
I'd probably do it. If you asked me, I'd do it.
Yeah. Where's his meme? Not meme. It's just like I had some
The
info on.
opera was off the chain. And then we got Mustafa Muhammad. I have 200K hex. Is it enough? I live in the country where $1,000 is quite decent investment. And I can buy, was it e-fiat? In today's price, what do you suggest?
Is that 200K hex and e-hex? P-hex, or which hex is it?
It just says straight hex.
I'm guessing since he's talking about e-fiat, it's probably Ethereum.
Yeah.
You probably need to get on PulseChain and then buy, like, if you're going to buy e-fiat, I'm going to tell you to probably buy regular fiat on PulseChain instead, because like, that's actually actively, there's much more volume on it. Like, not until Ethereum's back at like closer to, like, once Ethereum's above, like, let's just say $3,800, maybe $4,000, or we're going to get a resurgence of DeFi on Ethereum, because only on the most outskirts of L2s do we have a lot of trading volume and stuff, like OP, Arbitrum, Medic, and fuck, man, that hurt my voice.
And it is e-hex.
Oh, it is e-hex.
Yeah, he just responded.
Okay. It can't. I don't think e-hex is dead. It's just gonna underperform for a while, unless some court stuff ends up like fucking over PulseChain, and then people migrate a little more back to e-hex, because like basically the Ethereum hex is fine basically. I would just get some p-hex. I get some p-hex if you're gonna do that play and stuff. Or just sell half of the e-hex, use that to buy like 50,000, because like 100,000 P hex is going to buy you like 48,000 P hex, and then you just rebalance a little more into P hex. So yeah, that's the way I'd probably do it. Yeah, because $1,000. If you're gonna take a shot, I mean, do it like that and stuff. I'd probably do like $500 into P hex and then $500 into some PulseChain. I think you do okay with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we got Zenith asking, is the point of a moon bag to keep progressively selling as price creeps up higher, or is it to hold on to something for the next cycle?
Now, that is a very good question, Zenith.
It really is.
All right, so yes, so the point of the original point of a moon bag is actually now it's kind of like using the double entendre. It's got double meanings.
Yeah.
But yes, so a moon bag is used to so once you've taken your initial a ton of profits, let's just say you're up a lot, right? So if let's just say your initial investment was $1,000 and the coin is now increased to $10,000 in value, 10% of the bag, you sell 10% of the bag, it's your original buy-in value, right? Now, what you normally should be doing when you're up 10 times on your money, you probably should sell something like half to 40%. That's kind of the range there. So that way you get like a 5x, a 4x, at least a 3x on your capital. That way, no matter what happens, no matter how badly you fuck it up on this side, or like you don't do it, or you forget to sell, you're continuing to climb in terms of dollars and in coin value or in cash to buy coins in the future. Now, once we get really deep into a cycle and you're up a lot, like let's just say, normally in a cycle, altcoins, you should be up like 11 to 15 times your money, depending on entry price. Because like you have a lot of people get really great entry prices, but then as they keep DCAing in order to get more coins, I get it to get to, it's sort of like imagine you only buy during the all-time low, but then once you sell at the all-time highs, it's still in terms of actual gains of cash, you're like, damn, but you kind of are like, damn, I wish I could have bought more because it's still not that. That's the whole thing where like that's why people like let's say like with Cardano as an example, right? Why did I keep buying Cardano into 3 cents versus like why didn't I buy it all at like a fraction of a penny? Because I didn't have as much money back then. I just didn't. So like when you don't have a lot of money, time is your friend, right? DCA, dollar cost crypto. So I was buying it at a fraction of a penny and buying as much as I could. But the thing is that I didn't have that, like I was aping in everything I could ape into everything. So I was just kind of like, boom, buy this, and then this portion into ADA.
Yep.
And what ended up happening is that as time went on, the price started climbing higher and higher slowly over time. And then I just kept seeing it, it's a 2 cents. And so what happens is I increase my average to, let's say, 1.5 cents. Because I really think that, if I remember right, that probably was my average, 1.5 cents. And then once it went up to like 64 cents, cool. I lost some X's, but in terms of total dollars that I'm actually up, it was much higher because I just had more coins.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's kind of what's going on there, right? So it's just basically like, okay, I'm taking less gains on these dollars, but I'm still more gains than I was going to get anyway. So I'll just take it, and that's what it was basically. No, for sure, Mustafa, man. I'm happy to help you, brother. Man, don't even. Yeah, man, bro. I got you, man. Trust me, I was there, bro. I was eating struggle noodles. Some days, not even anything.
Struggle noodle, egg drop soup with the struggle noodles, man.
I didn't even do that. I didn't learn that till way late, bro. I'm a dumb poor.
Miguel wasn't very versed in the kitchen for a reason.
Though I whip it up though. Cool.
Okay, then we got Lou asking, over $1 million LP burned so far. PDI constantly has the most transactions on Pulse. Thoughts on PDI and Atropa?
Trash. It's more of a speculative play. Basically, let me look at the prices. Give me 1 second. Where's PulseChain? Where's PDI? I don't see it. Is this one? Yeah, it's probably this one. So it climbed to 2 cents, crashed, and now is at 75% of a penny. Basically, if you want to buy a little bit just to say you have some, I don't know, what's a million? Let's see. So if you were to buy 1 million P-Dye, it would cost you $760. And if one day this goes to $1, you have $1 million.
We're gonna take them for all they got.
Yeah, there's a sucker born every minute. I'm gonna take them for all they got. Now, okay, let's just say I'm being a chode here, and like so we'll take the price of 2 divided by 0.75. So basically, if this were to go back to its all-time high, which wasn't here, it was here. Let's just say you were just a chat trader, and you were to buy here, and you were to sell it here, you would have a 2.66666x. It's not lost on me that it's sixes. And let me times it by your. Oh, look, the price went down. Incredible. 7. Oh, now it went up. Now it went down.
Holy shit!
Holy
Live
shit.
action.
I'll just call it 750, right? You would turn it into $2,000. I don't know about you, ladies and gentlemen, but like, I would like more than 2x.
Right.
But basically, the whole thing with the whole grift here with this is basically that one day, starry-eyed, that it will get itself to basically it will get itself to basically $1. I don't think that's going to happen. The only way that would happen. Now, pull this up on the screen. Now, give me 1 second. How would this get to $1? If Richard added it, or somebody added it to this farm, if for some reason, because like even if Flux added it, and gave you yield on it, maybe get to 3-4 cents at most. But like it wouldn't. But since people are like, I don't know, it's I don't know if it should have been. But if like for some fucking reason they added it right here, like they said, I don't know. That'd be so fucking. Oh my god, that'd be so funny. Can you imagine, Kyle? They do P-Dye incentive token. Dog. Or like something crazy, but it'd probably be like PulseChain.
Yeah.
or another stable. But let's just say they added it here, then it's like, that means Richard, like that's like Richard winking at us that he wants us at $1, and then you can make a lot of money. But the problem that's going to happen is it would launch up in price, but then every other person who bought it at 75% of a penny, and some of these assholes who started this entire pump who bought it at fucking, I would say 1% of a penny.
At dirt.
So like a lot of these guys are up. Let's look. It's over here. Damn, guessing. I guessed and I got the price. Dude, I'm out here. I'm the oracle of Wichita. But yeah, so these guys, let's just say roughly these guys are up from right now, from like the guys who are like slowly accumulating this up, they are up 78x on their money. I'll be nice, 70. So 70% on their money. And it goes to 40 cents, 20 cents, 30 cents. They're up 200 times on their money. 400 times on their money. Now, I'm going to ask you, like, if Gucci's in the kitchen, what are you going to do at that point? Take it down. I'm just asking you, like, what would you do in the situation? What would you do, right? If your scam worked?
This is Dateline NBC. What would you do?
Right. So, what would you guys do? You guys, like, literally, like, imagine, you created a bunch of this stuff when it was worthless, literally worthless.
Yeah.
And then it even got anywhere close to $1 or a 20 cents on the dollar. My God.
The amount of
Cash money. This is why, and then the reason, but no, they believe in it. They will get it to $1. Well, there's the thing is, they have to overcome their greed.
Yeah.
And the guys from Atropa and all these guys have shown that no, they have sold some of their P-Dye, and they have sold some Entropa tokens, and they can keep printing Entropa tokens if they wanted to. The supply isn't fixed. Art's right. Fuck bitches and party.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly what it is.
Now, I'm not going to say who's behind this thing, but if I just went on Twitter, they'd snitch on themselves because you just randomly start seeing a hexagons you've never seen before or a hexagon you have seen before. And like now he's in some really cool cards. He's got a bunch of Rolexes and like if you see like if the virgin loser
Is out there in Miami.
talking to the hoochie mommies.
Come on, man.
Like, all right, so this is my favorite thing is like, all right, if you're going to start a coin. Wait, no, I shouldn't even say this.
Jesus.
I shouldn't say
I know where this is going.
I shouldn't say, I'm going to do it. All right, let's just say, for example, if you saw my Instagram, that I just had tons of women, I'm always partying and stuff, and then like I launch a token, and then I always tons of women and I'm partying and stuff, checks out.
Yeah.
If you look on my Instagram and then you see me, no bitches, the fits is bad. I'm looking dorky, no watches.
Same t-shirt.
And then on my Instagram, I'm in Versace with all the hoochie mommies.
All of a sudden you got money from where?
Hey, yeah, what's going on, you guys? You know, sometimes you just got to work hard, DCA, you know, just get up
4
early,
watches, all time zones.
6 in the bro. You got to wake up early. Someone's got to carry these boats. Like, and then they start and like, bro, I've seen some of these dudes, bro. I'm not even gonna say names, bro. I've seen some of these dudes like go from like they say nothing on social media till like just out of nowhere. Yeah, you know, it's just consistency, virtue, hard work, being smart, waking up early. Don't mind this fucking Thai whore. Hit the Pepe.
You didn't have to cut me off. Think I can never happen, that we were nothing. I don't even need your love, but you treat me like a stranger, and I feel so low. No, you didn't have to stoop so low. Have your friends collect your records and then change your number. I guess that I don't need that though. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
Cooking these motherfuckers, no stove. Whew. But more power to them if they do it.
Yeah.
So basically, if you want to buy yourself a little bag, and I did this whole joke along. So okay, what did I do this stream? Oh yeah, I did Crypto Coffee. Shout out to the boy. I did a stream with Crypto Coffee the other day or last week, and I said I'm gonna buy 1 million of P-Dye, and then when it goes to $1, I'm gonna sell it. He. Then I was like, I'm gonna buy 10 million P-Dye, and then when it goes to 10 cents, I'm gonna sell it. He. You know what, Miguel? I'm gonna buy 100 million P-Dye, and then when it goes to 1 penny, I'm gonna sell it. He. You see what's going on there? I'm basically trying to dump it before you can dump it on me. So we're playing kind of greater fool.
Karn said it the best. What? The greedy guys are keep being greedy?
Should I
No
gradually
way.
post more bitches? Gotcha, Karn. Yeah, basically. Yeah. I'm not saying turn your lifestyle up, but like turn up.
Turn up.
Turn up.
Jesus.
Oh my God, brother. It's just a hilarious, man. Shout out to coffee, man. I love coffee.
Coffee just streamed. So.
Oh yeah, shout out to coffee. Crypto coffee's a G. But like I'm telling you, like when you hear someone actually say it like that, it makes so much more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then too, the reason I'm so like why you so not just transparent because I'm awesome, but like no. I want you to know I'm not actually like this. Like I have to turn it up a little bit on YouTube. Like right now I'm being cocky funny and stuff like kind of like when I talk to your bitch. But like no. But I'm being kind of like this. So I have to be on YouTube because I have to turn entertainment up. We're in a bear market, but not just that. It's just like YouTube is TV now. So basically, it's like I'm running a news organization, a TV organization. I'm entertainment. I'm E-News, right? And I'm trying to like educate you guys, but then I also have to add a bunch of like this hilarious shit to it.
Yeah.
But this hilarious shit actually lets it, like one of the reasons I add a lot of comedy to when I teach infotainment, right? to my infotainment is so it actually sticks to you better because you laugh and then your brain's like ha ha ha, and then it hits these neurons in your brain correctly, and then from there your fucking data mining algorithm that's in your brain and stuff ends up absorbing it better, and then you're like, holy fuck, I'm actually not stupid. I can learn.
Wow, I could keep learning.
And that's what's going on. And so that's why I do what I do now. Normally, like the crazy shit is I've met a couple of YouTubers where they're even crazier in person. That's the scary one. Is like it scares me when I meet like bland guys and they're not bland, which makes me just think that they're fucking cokeheads. Because I met a lot of YouTubers where they're like, hey you guys, welcome to Crypto News. In today's episode, and then in real life they're like fucking party animals. What's up, dog, bro, man? Hand me the fucking blue ribbon. Like, damn, dude.
Holy shit.
It just makes me think like man, this guy's gonna lose it. And they're like, hey, I had to take a sabbatical. Sabbatical. You mean fucking rehab?
No, exactly.
Right. I like meeting a guy with like they're close to like where their personality is, right? Like if they're boring, they're just like slightly less boring.
Yeah.
Cool. But then it like Zerka. Zerka is literally Zerka. Yeah. Like now obviously he turns it up a little bit. Like everyone has to turn it up. Whatever if let's just say your personality's at a 5, you turn it to a 7 or an 8. Island Boy stream, I turned it to 12.
I just gradually get more racist.
Yeah, just gradually. Thanks for my answer, bro. I got a 5x on PDI, only putting exactly and stuff. So
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we got where is he at? Alan Feldman. DCC, if you got 50K on October 1st, what's your plays?
Grab a consultation, sir. Or join the Crypto Mindset course coming out September 8th, man. If you're not in there, you're going to be poor. That's just all I got to say. It's 9/11 edition. We are working on a bunch of cool stuff for the Crypto Mindset courses, you guys. So it comes out September 8th. You have 5 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 5th. You have 5 days to get in. 5 days. 5 días. God took 7 days. We took 5.
God.
Damn.
Hex Jesus for a reason.
Yeah. No. But like Hexo Cristo. But we have 5 days to get in and stuff. We're adding all dude. Like I can't even. We got some secret shit that's coming out as well with it. Can't say what it is. But damn, it's so cool. But like, it's going to be one of our biggest courses ever, you guys. We're basically going to be buying the altcoin bottoms in this next course. So September is looking like it's going to be a dull month, and October is going to be sweet gains. What the fuck up?
I'm taking it.
So it's going to be sweet games. But that's right, man. At first they didn't believe us, but God did. So if you share my screen, you guys. Stop doubting yourself. You can win with crypto now. Leave your best email address right here exactly at midnight on the 8th. It goes live and you'll get it in your email. You only have 5 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5th. 5 days to get in. And if you don't get in those 5 days, it's your wife could leave you. Your wife leaves with your best friend. Your wife says she's lesbian. And you're like, since when? No lab partner. I mean, just the amount of stuff, the horrible things that could happen to you.
New mailman.
Yo, your wife's been looking at the UPS driver. I don't know, man.
Them raises been feeling good, huh?
Yo, you've been seeing the Riz on the UPS drivers? The UPS drivers be showing up in Gavassier. They got Versace shades on. He's like, what's up? I just started my day.
You know,
out
just
here.
in the Lambo.
Protect yourself against all this stuff. Protect yourself against cuckoldry. Crypto Mindset course /access, man. Leave your best email address right here. It's in the description box below. It will go live. As well as every week, we're doing a mega webinar for anyone in the current Crypto Mindset course and in the Citadel. If you don't join the Citadel, damn, you're hurting, bros. I'm telling you, man, we're doing a lot of cool shit. So we're gonna be me and Charlie are gonna announce it later this week when we're having the next mega webinar. We're trying to have it before we go to Miami. Before we go to Miami and stuff and go on Fresh and Fit and do all these shows and stuff like that. We're gonna be doing a nice mega webinar. Maybe Fresh will be there. Ooh, maybe some other. Well,
hell yeah.
To be known, but you can take it down now. But definitely, man, like we got a lot of stuff going down. Dude, the amount of we're gonna have a whole breakdown of all the stuff we're gonna be teaching, but we've added a lot of new stuff. We may even have a class completely on 9/11.
I wonder what that's gonna be.
Last course we had return on flex webinar with Fresh. That was pretty cool.
Yeah,
which
it
cars
really
to
was.
buy, what chains to buy. If you're gonna flex, do it right.
Yeah.
Do it smart. This time around, we might have a certain conspiracy theorist, foremost expert on Tower 7.
Jet fuel doesn't burn that hot.
Kyle, stop. Yes, it does. 9/11 edition, you guys, is here. We're going to talk to you about the planned demolition of crypto. We're going to talk about the central bank digital currencies, China, BRICS countries, how you can profit in all these countries, how their failing economies is to our gain. Your losses is my gains. Your gains are my gains. I'm the U.S. government. You make money, you pay me. Your currency hyperinflates, you pay me. China collapses, I make money.
You got to do that. The whole Goodfellas scene with Polly.
Yeah.
Fuck you, pay me.
Fuck you, pay me. But no. But I'm telling you, like every single time, people ask me like, so tell me why? Because I saw this earlier before the stream started. It's like, Miguel, can you tell me why the BRICS currencies might actually be good for cryptocurrencies? Yes, because. What's going to end up happening is that either it fucking fails really badly. If like these countries are basically investing in crypto because the United States doesn't like it, their money is going to pump our bags.
Yep.
If any of these individual countries, their local currency starts hyperinflating, what happens when it hyperinflates? People get into gold, silver, jewels, art, crypto, commodities, of course, yeah. So you end up getting into all these different sort of aspects. So it's sad to say, but every time a country hyperinflates, we have a brand new legion of crypto nerds.
Yeah.
New turbo dokes, guys trying to protect their families, protect their dollar. One of the biggest things they can do is buy Ethereum and just buy USDC. Now they have access to dollars. There's so many countries where they can't even have access to dollars. It's insane, dude. Like, so I'm telling you guys, this is kind of the power of this thing. So sign up today, you guys. Leave your best email address, you guys. When it goes live, I cannot wait. It's gonna be a beautiful, beautiful time, and we're gonna make some fucking money. Like, I'm buying the lows. I got my list. I'm backing up twice. Santa Claus. I might show up you might see me in a Santa suit. I don't know.
I'd pay just to see that.
Definitely, man. But continue on, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, then we have Hex for the win. 5th or so largest unstaked day is within a couple days. Assuming most of it gets restaked at all, that's got to be some sort of bottom indicator, right?
There's probably gonna be a lot of daily stakes and stuff. Yeah, because if it unstakes there, then they'll just probably restake it within the next day or so. But they're always, every time someone they always sell off their interest, or they just roll it back into stake and just keep going. So there's a lot of that right there. So I'm really not worried too much about monthlies or dailies or weekly stakes. It's really like when you have like a year-long, 3-year, 4-year, 5-year, or like an OG stake now, which is like almost 4 years closing in. Then it's like, okay, there's a good chance it could be profit there. But like at the same time too, like if you have a big stake coming out, unless you really need the money, like what's the point of selling it now?
Yeah.
Like, why don't you sell at 12 cents?
Exactly.
Why don't you sell at like a couple pennies? Like, doesn't make any sense at all. Oh, and Super Hex win with the 9999 super chat, man. Thank you, brother. Sheesh.
Hell yeah.
Look at that wrench on him. Woo! Super Hex fly. Superfly snooker. Oh shit, he's coming off the top rope. But if you guys haven't seen my stream with Super Hex Win, man, I just he told me his origin story. First time he's ever said it on stream and stuff. He was sitting right here where Kyle's sitting right here.
I didn't get to be on it.
Yeah, where were you?
Working.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, my bad. Definitely.
Okay, then we have Mustafa Muhammad again. Just want to correct the question. 200K EHEX plus PHEX and 10 million Pulse and 10 million PulseX. Now I got some extra cash looking to buy some E-Fiat. What do you suggest that? Should I DCA Richard's coins or buy E-Fiat?
Buck's standing behind me with a gun right now.
I can confirm.
Well, okay, if you already have those and stuff like that, I mean, honestly, I'd rather you just get regular fiat versus. You have to be, the one thing you have to be careful is like regular fiat hasn't dumped yet.
Yeah,
because like the main platform's launched, at some point they'll dump down, and that's a great way. That's a great time when you accumulate it. Now, some people are going to say that's never going to happen. It happens,
mm-hmm.
And then it doesn't mean the coin's dead. And then it'll come back, right? But Yeah, I mean, just basically, I mean, if you want to get ETH out, that's perfectly fine. It's a good, I think it's at 21 cents or so from last time I looked. So you could buy it there, get yourself a bag. I think it takes 55,000. It's like a 55,555 coins to be like a shark position.
Yeah.
Pretty decent. But yeah, man, I mean, you can buy ETH out if you like and stuff like that. Probably regular fiat coins going to have a lot more action just because more of the liquidity and money's over there. Plus, all the volume is going to be really over there because people are going to be borrowing on the PulseChain side versus the Hex side, versus the Ethereum side. Not until later. Once later on, then we're going to have some whales kind of jump in and probably on the ETH side, I'd imagine, at some point, right? But that's kind of how I see it. BRICS is like a group of women. They all hang out, but they all secretly hate each other. They have a catfight amongst themselves soon enough. Yeah, no, definitely, dude. They're all fucking beefing with each other. Actually, right now, everyone's kind of mad at Canada because Canada's not supplying money to NATO, but Canada's like on fire.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, well, come on.
It's being run by Fidel Castro's son, so what'd you expect?
Okay, we got Ala Bishara.
Okay.
What is the benefits from being in PulseChain, not on ETH?
Oh, Okay. Read it again.
Okay, let me get it right now. It says, what is the benefits from being in the Pulse... Oh, God, it's like lagging out. PulseChain, not on ETH.
All right. So basically, the main benefits is just cheaper gas fees and much faster block times. So your transactions will go through faster. It's going to be a lot cheaper to use, as well as if you're a Hex user, one of the big problems we end up having on Ethereum with Hex is when we unstake a Hex stake, it starts becoming very, very expensive because it's very computational, or it's the amount of like computation that it has to do on chain ends up making the gas fee quite significant. So when Ethereum is really cheap and we're in a bear market, it's not that bad. But during a bull market, when the price is very high and the gas fees are really high, this can actually make some stakes and a lot of stakes unprofitable, where like you'll spend more Ethereum to unstake those stakes.
Okay.
So, and this is also another reason why when Ethereum's price goes up really high and the gas fees go high, that people run their DeFi onto other chains because the average user, it just becomes a big cost. Sure, giant whales can continue to operate on it, but then it ends up being that like all the minnows, all the fish, all the regular sized people, all the squids and turtles go on to L1s to trade and actually use DeFi because it's just too expensive. And it is kind of bullshit that you're paying $98 fee for anything.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. And they can get more expensive. Like I've paid $2,000-$3,000 before. Like it made me money, but like if there wasn't that money attached to it and it was just to do a simple transaction, no one would use it.
Yeah, exactly.
So there has to be economic value behind what's going on. So there you go.
Then we got Hugh Hexner. This is my first bull run experience. Can you explain what it's like to be in a bull market? Do you wake up to massive gains, or does your wallet progressively increase over time?
It's euphoric. Oh my God. Wait, let me get some non-poverty water. I gotta be in the right mindset.
Drink only bottle.
Just bottled glass water from Tuscany. Natural spring water. Served in the finest of restaurants. Agua penne.
Not sponsored.
I'm not sponsored at all in my hat.
Just all kicked up, all Reebokked out, like forgot what that movie was. Wayne's World. There you go.
Damn, it's a vintage 1564. I gotta get in the mood, you guys. All right, this is my first bull market. Can you explain what it is to be in a bull market? Do you wake up with massive gains, or does your wallet progressively increase? So you end up having this thing where like, yeah, it's like 2-3 days out of the week, the wallet just slightly goes up, and then once every 2 months to every month and a half, you have this massive increase. Like you're just like I mean, you're just like, you're like, oh my God, like it's like incredible. Like Ethereum will just keep going up a couple, like $500 a month or something like that. Like it just, and then some of your altcoins are just like popping off. There's like action everywhere. It's basically like you're just like steadily going like this, and then you and then what ends up happening is you have this huge rise, and you kind of come down halfway, and then you stay there. and levels off, and then once it levels off, everyone stops tripping balls, and then the altcoins start going like fireworks. It's like shooting. Every coin, like this coin, oh fuck, I missed this coin, but the next coin's popping. Holy shit! One of these days, you grab the rocket and you're like, oh shit! You go up there,
just zoom
in, and then every day it's just like, oh my god, just get sprayed. Your fucking DCA. Oh my god, the money.
You wake up excited,
bro. You wake up excited every day and shit. Like fuck a 2x. Like fuck a 2x. Like it's just money raining from the fucking ceiling. Every yield farm you're in is just printing hundreds to thousands of dollars. Like my god. And then you have maybe one bad day of fucking like, just like you have a really great month every month and a half. You have a great day. Like there's like a 1 to 2 day spread where you're just like, my god, right? But equally you have also a bad day. But the bad day is never as bad as the good day is good. If that makes sense. It's just incredible. Like it's mouth-watering. I mean, it's like ambrosia. Like every day you wake up and you feel like it's like fucking. There is something that happen as you get later in the market, because sometimes you're in some of your coins that just haven't moved as much. They've moved, but not as much.
Yeah.
That you're just like, you get anxiety where like, fuck. Okay, when's it gonna be Cardano season? When's it gonna be Solana season? When's it Pulse season? When is it rotating to then they rotate to your L1 and you're like, the
feeling is euphoric.
And the thing is, the way you figure it out is like, it's so weird. Usually, okay, so what normally, right, in the bear market, like the L1s go up first, and the fucking ecosystem tokens are kind of floundering or just barely not even keeping up. When it's a bull market, when you know big money's about to rotate in, the micro caps and the small caps start going like this, and you're like, the mid caps start kind of going up a little bit, and then the L1 starts going boom,
through the ceiling. Champagne bottles being popped.
You're just like,
God damn.
We're like, we win the That's gonna get memes.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
So there you go.
Then we got Corey Rittenforth. What's your opinion of a recession moving the whole 4-year cycle due to the shock of its first time in a recession, and we end up getting all-time highs in 28 or other years, and the whole 4-year cycle is moving? Thanks.
Well, all right. So that's a great question. So in terms of like, personally, we've been technically in a recession since the middle of 2022.
Yeah.
Since interest rates started going up, we've been in a recession since the middle of 22. Since quarter 2 of 2022, we've been in a recession.
When they changed the definition.
We did the definition, yeah. They did that so we wouldn't call it a recession, but we've already been in a recession. So technically, we've been in a recession for over a year and some change.
Yeah.
Already. So it kind of makes sense that we're basically going to be out of the recession after a year and a half, basically. So that's what's going on right there, right? So in terms of what I think is actually happening, if there is lengthening cycles, like, so I've been hinting toward, and I'm going to get into a lot. Me and Charlie are going to have a lot of data on this during the Crypto Mindset course. We're going to tell you about what we think about the current cycle, where we're at. I'm not going to say everything right now, but I will say this, though, is that my sneaking suspicion is the bear markets are becoming longer, the bull markets are staying the same length. That's what's looking bottom heavy. It's looking bottom heavy on the, like I've been saying progressively, the bear markets have been getting worser and can you imagine?
Oh my God.
It's a bull market. I'll buy another one. But like it basically what's happening is every bear market's getting like 2018-19 one's pretty bad. Then this last one, oh my God. Could you imagine how bad the next one's going to be? The 2026, 2027 one is going to be ridiculous, basically. Pretty bad. So that's kind of the way I'm looking at currently the bear markets, is that it looks to me the next bear market's probably going to be 2.5 years to 3 years. I think 3 years is a bit long, but I'm seeing lengthening cycles in the bear market. The bull market's looking like it's going to stay the same. So that's what could be going on is right now is that we're having lengthening cycles on the bear market, because basically what's happening is that it's taking more and more capital and basically we need more and more death and more destruction for us to go up higher, basically. So pretty scary.
Yeah,
pretty scary. And you could see it like where Bitcoin actually maintains a lot, and actually the Bitcoin I actually could see the Bitcoin dominance actually spike to like a crazy highs. Like where just like most of the money's in Bitcoin basically, because it's being supported, but we'll have to see. There you go.
Then we got Rakesh Vasini. How confident are you on Hex, PulseX, and Hedron? Do you think any one of these will do 100x, realistically speaking?
Let me see. Yeah, I'm pretty confident on that. From current prices, yeah. From current prices, because if we go a little bit lower, then yeah, like it just depends. When say people say 100x, like it did 100x, it's usually tracked from the all-time lows or from where like you could have actually purchased it and stuff. So like Hex right now, as an example, is at 80% of a penny. If it does 100x, it'd put it somewhere in the 74-cent range.
Okay,
that doesn't seem that crazy because we've hit 56 cents before. Not bad. And then let's just say, oh no, P Hex only hit 40 cents and E Hex is at 14 cents. Oh, I'm so poor now. Bro, you too could have artisanal water served from the best restaurants. Agua Pene, Tuscany water, natural spring water, Dominus, Medici, Tuscany, 1564. Your Walmart water too can turn into this.
You know, we evolve. So can you.
Go ahead.
Okay. God damn it, this computer's lagging. Where's that?
Let's see. Okay, platypus mindset. What is a Tropon pulse with 4 million LP between P-Dye and a Trop? What about it? So they're saying my dick's 2 inches long. What about your 2-inch dick? Respectfully,
yeah.
Yeah, it's 60% burnt, but it doesn't fucking matter because they can print more tokens on it. I had Dipcatcher. Go look on Dipcatcher's thing. You can look that they can actually they can print more tokens if they want to. So what the fuck does it matter? Your burnt tokens.
Federal Reserve number 2.
60% burnt. What's going on with P-Dye? Nothing at all. It's not going up. Let me share my screen again. God damn it. Yay, he's talking about P-Dye again. Oh my god, my penis. It pumped a little bit. Yeah, it was at right here. It went up to here. Probably people buying a hodl bag just in case.
Yeah.
So if you look in relative terms, right? Whoa, what's going on? I mean, all right, let's say the body, right? Hopefully it can get past here. The thing what happens is these guys here. My math was really off, Kyle. Holy shit. Actually, my bad. Because the guys who printed at nothing, right? Let's just say the guys who printed over here at basically like they're up like 81x. Oh,
not 70.
Or 70x here. So if it were to go to it, I mean, bros, my God. Put it down. You can take it off.
Then we have Jax asking, if you get rich in the next crypto bull market, what
if?
Yeah, that was
Jax, if? I might ban this guy. If? Play money isn't real.
We're gonna sit here talking all night and we're gonna go fucking gamble. Let's fucking go.
Money isn't real. None of this is real.
This is just...
It's free. It's free.
What do you mean free?
Free money. Lose it all.
Lose it all.
Andrew, I know you said money isn't real, but I am getting fucked.
Throw it into P-Dye, you guys. Money isn't real. It isn't real.
It isn't
Gamble.
real.
Well, right now I'm getting fucked right now.
Then we got Reiko Harden asking Father Gaines thoughts on WBTC or PWBTC.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
The reason it has value is because Richard decided to put a liquidity pool to it, and then I think the liquidity pools have been gone. Back to the handy dandy PulseX. All right, let's go. Let's see. It's gone. Let's go to finished. Look at all these pools that used to exist. There's Wrap BTC. So these are pools that used to exist. Hex with XE, that was cool. It's gone. So there's like $80,000 of people's liquidity they forgot to withdraw. There's eHex or no, it's pHex with Ethereum. Boom. Nope. Pepe's. All the Pepe pools are gone. The WBTC pools, there's still $47,000 left in there. Uniswap, that's about right because no one uses that shit. Link, that's about right. Pepe, it's kind of funny, like in terms of importance, like it's actually if you look at like how much people were really doing shit, so like almost no one had Uniswap token. Let's be for real. There's 10 times more users with Link, and there's 100x more users than Uniswap than Pepe. Fucking hilarious. WBTC. So the reason WBTC has any value is because somebody, I'm not gonna say who. I was gonna pull up that. Yeah. Oh shit, how'd that happen? Gave it a yield. So that's what I'm talking about. So if whoever, I don't know, whoever the great Baba is, decided to add P DAI, not this DAI. Maybe they put DAI and then P DAI pool. If they decided to do that, then that bitch would go to 20 cents to maybe possibly $1 because the great salami, the great salami in the sky. You can take it down. Richard Hart said, basically, without saying it, is saying, let's peg this shit. And then everyone goes out, takes out their fucking assless chaps and is like, I like to get pegged. So there you go.
Then we got Gilbert Moreno asking, hello bros, so how's the best way to take profits during euphoria?
How so?
Bull market. What's the best way to take profits?
Where I don't see. Okay, sorry, I'll read it again. My bad.
Says, so how is the best way to take profits during euphoria?
Basically, when you like, there's different stages of it, right? Like, let's just say you're in a coin and it goes up a lot, right? Like normally, because we're in a bear market, like if you have a coin that just goes up like anywhere from like 4 times to like 10 times on you in a relatively short period of time, you should be taking aggressive profits, like 50%, 60% profits, 60% of your whole position. Now, normally, there's always that 1 in 200, like 20,000 coins that just is like the coin that you should never sold, right?
Yeah.
But on average, most of these coins, even with Pepe, I sold almost all my Pepe already.
Yeah.
I did very well with that. Very well. I'm considering buying myself a McLaren now. Super Hex, what's up? But I'm considering buying myself a supercar. Now I'm joking around off of Pepe. Do I put spinners on it with Pepe's?
Jesus.
You too can do ridiculous stuff with your money.
Hell
but as an example, right? So as we get into a bull market, right? I mean, basically anytime you're up a significant amount, you should always like de-risk it a little bit. Like you should, if you're up now, sometimes what happens when you get into position is that you're normally just like, I'm only up 50%, which I understand.
Yeah.
It's fine. You don't have to take profits. But if you're up like 3-4 times, if you're up 3-4 times, 10 times and stuff like that, especially when you start getting to 10, 20 times on your money and stuff, you're like, wow, you should just take some profits, roll that either into Ethereum or USDC on Ethereum, USDC on Ethereum, or Ethereum on Ethereum. And that's one of the biggest things you could do to roll, because basically Ethereum will give you the average market return plus Ultra. And what'll end up happening is that like everything will like when Hex crashed recently. So I took some profits, right, when the prices were higher on when PulseChain was high, when PulseX was higher. We took some profits. You put into Ethereum. What did Ethereum do? Ethereum went from 1,800 to 1,600. PulseChain, PulseX, Inceptor took. Wait, I can't go lower. Like it went like and now you can rebuy back in for, you've basically protected value.
Yeah.
Now, why not into USDC? You definitely can. It's just me. I feel weird about holding stables.
Yes.
Too much. I want to just hold the real coins, especially now after we're pretty close to bottoms. Like even worst case, like even if we have a bad September, right? $1,400 Ethereum. That'd be fuck. I'm back at the brakes. I'm just like,
time to pump our bags.
I know. Can you imagine I knocked everything over?
You just fell down.
But that's kind of what, like, Hex Monkey's right. A lot of you guys are going full degen without any decent bag of blue chips. Be careful. Yeah, this is a recommendation. You don't have to listen to me, but like most of you guys, if this is your first time here, half your fucking bag should be in Ethereum or Bitcoin or a combination of a Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Yes.
That means 25% Bitcoin, 25% Ethereum, or 40. Like you could, like none of you guys should be lower than 30% Ethereum. And when I say Ethereum, I mean like a few, either just Ethereum or a fusion of Ethereum Bitcoin.
Yes.
Right? None of you guys should be lower than 30%. You guys should be 50%. Then the rest of it, you can be more degenerate because you have Ethereum to protect you. Because when prices go down, you can then use Ethereum to buy these coins because these coins dump harder than Ethereum and Bitcoin go down. Typically, that's the thing.
Okay. We got Funkmaster Hex asking, I made some DCAs leading into the end of August. Should I pull a percentage or a percent back out while it's still even to rebuy lower in September?
That is speculating, but I think if they're just normal DCAs, I think that's not a terrible idea. Just to keep some cash because I honestly we're like as Charlie put it. I was gonna do that joke from like what's it called whatever, I'll tell you later. But like I was gonna do this whole joke was like we're looking over the abyss. Like but basically yeah we're basically we're looking over the abyss right now. And if it does it's looking like the prices are gonna come down. So that's not a terrible idea because worst case if the prices go up a little bit, oh no, I lost some money out. But best case, you protected capital, it's gone down significantly and you can buy way more. So you're sacrificing gains of tomorrow for gains of today. Or I may have said that wrong. The other way around, but you know what I mean. Yeah.
We got Corey Rudenforth saying, but DCC, you said Richard Hart will do 100x, and I can all in on that, no ETH. And if Richard Hart dies, I could put 100% of the blame on you? That's how it works, right?
Perhaps. No.
Then we got Hex Glenn. What's your favorite car under 80K and under 8K?
Wow, it's just ask.
This is rough, man. The car prices right now are so fucking shit.
Yeah.
80K. I mean, depends what you need,
It's
right?
Just, it depends on fun or not fun, and then like work or not work. Like,
Exactly.
let's do a work version, and then we'll do a fun version.
Okay.
Like, because like some people need to commute. Like, if you live in a city, a Tesla's awesome.
Yeah.
A Tesla's awesome, but like
Mazda Miata.
Yeah, we gotta upgrade a little bit, but the Miatas are sick.
What a great time, man.
I know. Miatas are pretty tight. A brand new. Do they make brand new Miatas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pull up a 2023 Miata. Wait, let me see. Yeah, we'll pull it up in a minute. But like, all right, my favorite car under $80.
8K.
80K. So it's just dollars now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but 80K and stuff would probably be, if you're just going for straight fun. I mean, it's hard to beat a fucking Corvette.
80K, I don't, even with the dealer markup, I don't think you could get. I mean, a Stingray still would be like 70 plus.
Am I thinking about the wrong prices on these? I thought they were 55,000 low end.
I mean, with nothing in it, no
you
leather
get
seats at
you
least.
get a scat pack and stuff. Scat packs are fun.
Yeah, they're a fun car, but you're maxed out at what it is, so don't ever think of modding that car, but an exhaust.
Yeah.
And then under 8K.
Like basically, if you think about it, it's either Scat Pack, you get a GT. What else?
You get a 5.0, you get a SS.
Yeah.
You can maybe get a 1LE or 2LE, like Camaro. I don't know what the prices are right now for the ZL1s or ZR1s. ZL1, fuck. I can't even speak anymore.
Let's see. Price. Let's see.
Yeah, ZL1s for a manual coupe going around 72,000 right now, but expect a dealer markup, man.
Of course.
All those cars, bro. It's fucking bullshit.
These are the real questions here.
Yes.
Yeah, basically just like in the term, don't buy a BMW.
Yeah, you're gonna be a shop queen.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? Let me see this one fun car. Let me see if I can. Let me see.
What is it called? With 80K, you could get a Hellcat.
Yeah. Let me see.
You wouldn't be able to get the wide body, or maybe.
Ooh, it's possible. This car is pretty nice. A C Series AMG.
Oh, those are actually pretty nice.
Dude, yeah, they're like 81K and stuff. Hey, man, go into a little debt. Hey, no, not true. No. But if you're 80K, I mean, that's close enough where you'd be able to scoop it up probably for like 85. And that's a pretty nice car. Those are nice cars. If you ever get a C Series AMG is the only way to go. If you're gonna go that with the C Series, that'd be a fun car actually. Pretty nice ride. Anyway, let's back to crypto. Then I guess $8,000. I mean, you get yourself a Yoda for work wise and truck that. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, Toyotas are just
A Porsche. I can never recommend a Porsche. I'm sorry. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I've got to stick to my 911 shit. Like Charlie tried to get me into a Porsche the other day, and I just was like,
I'm not going out like Brian O'Connor.
Yeah, the racetrack was telling me you're gonna get the fastest track on the time if you get one of the Porsches, and I'm like, I'm okay. Still did it.
I respect my life. But yeah, the C7 Grand Sport, you're still going to be getting a markup on those. So I think they're going for like 70 right now. Yeah. 70 something.
Wonderful. Okay. Incentive token hit $80 when Pulse was at 002. You see the incentive token back up to 60 if Pulse hit that price again. And yeah, you have to also remember, right? The supply starts at 0. So there was extremely less supply, much less supply of incentive token at the time. So no, I don't expect it to go that. At most, I could see it going to $10. It's just because there's so much more supply. I think when we hit those prices, I think PulseChain may have been like 2 to 3 weeks old.
Yep.
So we had maybe like 21 days of inflation. You know, like we're on month 4 now.
Exactly.
It's a lot more. You know.
We got Hugh Hexner asking, how will the CBDC affect the crypto market? Will crypto still be there if everyone onboards onto the CBDC?
It's going to take a long time to onboard everybody.
Yeah.
It has to be forced.
Years.
And like these cooks in government are trying to set up another pandemic thing in order to shut everything down. I don't think people are not falling for it this time. It's too many people are woke up to it. It's like if they try to shut everything down, I mean, the good luck trying to get me wearing a mask.
I didn't want to wear it in the beginning.
I only wore one. Well, the only time I did wear it was
Airports.
in Puerto Rico. Yeah, airports and stuff. I understand the airport. The airport one makes sense. Okay, fine. But yeah.
Then we got Karn asking, hey, DCC, working on getting more cash. Do you think we still have time to grab Alluvium, FTM, or Phantom, Pulse at these relative lows going into the end of the year?
Yes, to all of them. I think what you do, it just depends on when they launch things. I mean, Alluvium has until the summer of next year to launch something, or they're in deep shit. Phantom, I think outside of anything big, like you have the whole year to DCA into that one, you're fine. PulseChain, I think we're going to end up getting some pump in the next 2-3 months. There's just going to be a myriad of coins launching and stuff. You got Liquid. What's it called? I'm sorry. You have Power City. I mean, you have I won't say Liquid. I don't know why I want to say Liquid Driver. Liquid Loans. Liquid Loans. You have a bunch of these coins. 9-inch. I mean, you have a bunch. Famous finally launching. You have a bunch of tokens, like the main tokens that are going to be launching that did sacrifice phases, and then from there you have a bunch of these underling coins that still haven't launched that need to launch. Mintra, you have Mintra as well that's going to launch. So that actually could start off another bull market, a mini bull market. Now, whether it's going to get it back to the all-time highs, I don't know. If it does, yay. If it doesn't, then it's just still having a relief bounce, a nice relief bounce. Like if we can get PulseChain above, like maybe imagine we got to 15 or 18. We're at 3.
Yeah.
That'd be nice, you guys. That'd
Nice
be
money,
really
man.
nice. Yeah.
We got Chaotic TBG. Is Richard Hart going to rename the incentive token?
I don't think so. Why?
No, he's asking.
Oh, I don't think he is. It'd be funny. I mean, if he that'd be funny if he did though.
Yeah, right.
Calls it Pulses.
And I think we're all caught up.
Beautiful, man. Let's see. Karn, Rito kill anyone for falling for the third lockdown BS. Lock them out. Oh my god, yeah, pretty bad. So if we get CBDCs, will alts die? No, it's just CBDCs are just cash.
Yeah.
So initially they're going to allow you to use them on whatever. So then you just trade them in. It's actually like if they actually give a lot of CBDs to people and people can trade them in for stuff and then get it for cash, it's just gonna cause a larger pump in the market. Like what they do is they're gonna be like honey in the beginning and they're gonna be vinegar later. It's a trap.
Yeah,
it's a honey trap. Yep.
We got Richard VQ asking, going on Fresh and Fit soon?
Yep. Very soon. Very soon. 9/11's a death trap. Yep, that's right.
Very much.
It's just because people go from like a non-fast car to a fast car, and then and they can't handle it, and they think everyone thinks that they're fucking great drivers and shit. Like, yeah.
We had a BMW driver literally trying to zoom through everybody.
Dude, it's sad, bro.
And it's just like, why? Why are you putting everyone at risk just so you could feel like you're fast, dog?
Yeah, dude.
Come on.
It's kind of crazy. It's kind of like Super Hex Win right here. Like there's like he drives around in his dope ass cars and stuff, and then you know when you can just shit on just about any car on the road. Yeah. Like, and then they're like trying you and shit, and just like, bro, it's just like, I don't even like, I'm not gonna go get a speeding ticket because you're a dumbass.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like, what's the point? And we got Tegrity Crypto Farms asking, invest into September or October?
Probably September. This is why we put the course here specifically because we think September is going to be sort of a down flat month. Octobers are usually really good and stuff like that. And then on top of that, we're in the next. Let me see. Do I have the day on the Fed? Let me 1 second. We pull the screen up. So September 20th, we are going to have the Fed meeting in terms of whether we're going to have an interest rate hike increase. I think we are. The market's still pretty like, they're like 60-40 on it now. But I still believe we are going to get 2 more raises in this year. So if we do get them, that means September 20th and then November 1. We get 2 raises, and then finally the pause is done. We stay at 6%. So it's just going to be interesting. If they decide to pause, if there's a surprise, like, hey, we're going to pause here, oh my God. But that means, like, they're pushing the increases out for, November and then December and stuff. So it'll be interesting. But if there was a pause here, that'd make October even more bullish, actually. Yeah. Then November, we'd get back to, like, the ass clapping. And then this is the one I'm fairly confident it's not going to happen in October, because why would they just put that in October? Doesn't make sense. There's going to be a lot of political pressure for them not to raise in December. But you can take me down now. Yep. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Post this right there. And yeah. Usually, but the most asshole of all drivers are Audi drivers.
It's between Audi and freaking BMW, man. BMW drivers just don't freaking use turn signals. I swear to God.
I could see it. For me, I just personal experience, it's been Audi drivers, but like you're right, yeah. It's because usually you have a lot more older people in Mercedes and stuff. So
and it's never a new BMW. It's always these 2008s and below.
Hex Glenn said BMWs have no turn signals.
They don't. They have to pay for the subscription.
Oh my God. Prius drivers are the worst.
If you're behind them.
If you're behind them, yeah. They're so slow, dude. And then but there's been so many Priuses where they slow down intentionally so you can't pass on the next lane, so you stay behind them.
And then don't get me started on Ultima drivers.
Dude, no, you man, bro.
They always have the bumper.
Bro, I'm so scared I'm so scared driving next to an Ultima driver because like ultimately they're heading for disaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The insurance claims.
The Nissan Ultimas, any Nissan car in general, that's like, bro, it's
the Versa.
The Versa, like you're in
the Maxima.
Yeah, the truck's usually okay, but like, damn, dude, it's just these are the Hoochie cars.
Oh my God.
And like these chicks, like these cars are always fucked up. They have scraped. They have fucking fucked up. And dude, I've seen so many car accidents. It's always a Nissan involved.
Yeah,
it's pretty bad.
Always.
Hey, Audi drivers here, don't judge me. I'm judging real hard, Corey. I'm judging real hard. He's like, PulseChain did a pump tape.
Crypto Boogie says, question, new BMW or new Audi? Honestly, it comes out to preference, but the new Audis are actually pretty nice. But yeah. I like an M4, M3. Those are pretty nice. You can mod them up with the, what do you call that one thing?
I was trying to convince Charlie to get an Audi though, but like because there's like the Urus, but there's like a decked out like Q4 or something like that, which is like the same thing basically.
Yeah.
But it's pretty cool. An Ultima driver broke into my car.
Dodge Durango driver.
Hey.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Ultimas with bald tires, check engine lights on.
There's all these memes going down right now where like it's like you're like imagine you're a hairstylist and stuff. It's like your hairstylist, like you're basically my client just spent $1,600 on new hair, and then like their car is having trouble starting up in the drive, and you're just like, yikes, close the door, lock the door. But hey, thank you guys so much for joining me, man. I will be back on here on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm going to be interviewing John Orlando.
Oh, shit.
Action Junkies, Sticky Paws connoisseur, Chase's boss.
Something like that, yeah.
And we're going to be doing a bunch of cool streams and stuff like that. I'm going to see if I can try, like, KG. I'm going to give you a call back pretty soon. And stuff like that. Yeah, I'm working on some scheduling stuff. I just got back. I spent a couple more days in California than I thought I was going to. So,
yeah.
Hey, but I'll catch you guys later, you guys. Peace.